Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
Let me ask you some hopefully simple questions.
Chu Shouzi has been getting chewed out by Congress in the latest effort by the American Congress to ban TikTok. If you've been living under a rock these past few years, TikTok is a video sharing app that's been taking the world by storm. So much so that the government has taken notice. With all the accusations of Chinese psyops and conspiracies going around, I think it's time to ask the question that's on everyone's minds. Just who is Chu Shouzi? And before you delete your TikTok, make sure to watch until the end before deciding. Early life. As everyone was welcoming the new year, Mr. and Mrs. Chu were welcoming the next generation. Chu Shouzi was born on January 1st, 1983 in Singapore, and as a citizen of Singapore. Chu's father and mother were both hard workers. His father was a construction worker, and his mother was a financial bookkeeper. Though not much has been shown about how Chu Shouzi was during his earlier years, his accomplishments paint a pretty good picture of it. After graduating from his secondary education in Huachang Institution at the age of 18, he immediately enlisted in the Singaporean military. After 2 years of disciplined and organized military service, he would then literally step out of his comfort zone, moving from Singapore all the way to the University College London. He would receive his undergraduate degree in 2006 and move on to Harvard Business School right after to pursue an MBA. It's at Harvard where he would meet his future wife and lifelong partner, Vivian Ko. Other than meeting his lifelong partner, Chu Shouzi also got to spend his summer internship with the Facebook team prior to the company going public on the stock market. Chu Shouzi would graduate from Harvard Business School in 2010, armed with his knowledge, experience, and supportive partner. It was now time to pursue his career. Career moves. Being a Harvard graduate does wonders for your resume, including grabbing the attention of one of the biggest financial players in the market. Chu Shouzi would land a job at Goldman Sachs, where he would work as an investment banker for 2 years. As big of a company as Goldman Sachs is, it was only a stepping stone for Chu. He would take the experience he'd gotten from working at Goldman Sachs and use it to land his next job at DST Investment Management, where he would head an investment team focused on social media ventures. A brush with destiny in more ways than one, especially because it's during this time that Chu Shouzi would start working with the Chinese company ByteDance. Now, keep this company in mind because it's going to be very important later on. After eventually leaving DST Investment Management, he would immediately land a job with a familiar company, Xiaomi. If that name isn't familiar to you, think of it as China's version of Apple. Ironic considering iPhones are made in China, but you get our point. Chu Shouzi's tenure with Xiaomi would prove to be the biggest step of his career yet, entering the company in 2015 as its chief financial officer and eventually stepping up to become Xiaomi's foreign business president in 2019. Now, this seemed like a lofty spot to settle in his career, but bigger opportunities were calling him, and the biggest one happened to be a company he knew already. In March 2021, Chu Shouzi would join ByteDance as the CFO, and just a few short months later in May 2021, he would be awarded the chief executive position of TikTok, and he hasn't looked back since. ByteDance. Before there was TikTok, there was ByteDance. That's right, Chu Shouzi actually had a run-in with TikTok's mother company way before even finding out what TikTok was. Founded in March 2012 by Zhang Yiming, ByteDance is a multinational internet technology company that's fully owned by, you guessed it, China. Knowing China's current censorship laws, most of the apps we enjoy today are handled very differently in China. Chinese citizens don't have access to sites like Facebook, nor can they enjoy online video games like everybody else does. And that's where ByteDance steps in. ByteDance offers China the ability to experience these bigger online apps, just wholly catered to the laws of China. One of their products is Toutiao, launched in August 2012 as a personalized news app that delivers tailored news and information to users. Another app that's been censored in China is video sharing websites like Vimeo and YouTube, a solution solved by ByteDance's own Zhigua Video, a video sharing platform that focuses on long-form videos like video essays. But perhaps their most significant creation would be an app called Douyin, or as we know it, TikTok. Before TikTok became the TikTok that we know and love or loathe today, it was called Douyin. Launched in 2016 by ByteDance, the app quickly became popular with the younger users. The reason behind it was the short-form videos and wealth of innovative features. Recognizing that their brand was a hit, ByteDance eventually decided that this was a win worth taking globally. Douyin officially went international in September 2017 as TikTok. TikTok was designed to cater to users outside of China and quickly gained traction in various countries, becoming one of the world's most popular social media platforms. TikTok went through a number of CEOs during its lifetime, one of which was Kevin Mayer, who was a former Disney executive, until eventually letting go and delegating the position to Chu Shouzi. With Chu Shouzi's wealth of knowledge on both investing, social media, and the tech industry, he has successfully led TikTok to become the mainstream media mogul that it is today. Navigating through the pandemic and seeing a large boom in users, it seemed like everything was going to be perfect. But nothing lasts forever. Lawsuit. Recently, TikTok's been under fire for a lot of controversies, ranging from being generally harmful for your child's brain to TikTok being accused as a covert intel-gathering operation enforced by China. This propaganda against TikTok all started during the Donald Trump administration, where former President Donald Trump would openly denounce TikTok repeatedly on live television, claiming that it's taking a mental hold of American citizens. Although many supporters agreed with the sentiment, it's not until the Biden administration where actual action was taken. The US government firmly believes Chu Shouzi's management of TikTok and the effect it's had on America's mental health. Worse yet, Congress was actually starting to entertain the theory of TikTok being a covert Chinese surveillance app. As outlandish as some of these accusations may be, they aren't all wrong. It's true that TikTok has serious moderation problems, part of the reason why even Singapore has imposed an age limit on TikTok, barring anyone under the age of 13 from using the app. Heck, some users have even died at the hands of TikTok trends, a red flag no matter how you look at it. During the recent hearings of 2024, the American government continues to berate Chu for creating a dangerous platform that could have otherwise been made safer, but instead chose to exploit its users just to make money. As the legal proceedings continue with the US government, Chu continues to defend his company. With continued denial over any lasting relationship with the Chinese government, it seems he might be saving TikTok from the ban hammer. But regardless of the Chinese connections and possible data leaks, the claims that really hold weight are the mental health risks of continually consuming TikTok. So the next time you think of scrolling through mindless content for hours, remember to be smart about what you consume and how much you consume. TikTok may really be harmful, but it's up to you to decide whether to participate or not.